Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a good one, man. Thanks for jumping in. We're just going to be taking off in a second. Just want to go do a little bit of prep work here, and we can get on our way. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Dirtbag. How's it going, buddy? Hey, Paul. Daryl, welcome in. Steve, how's it going? South Wales, UK. Woo, 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 woo. How's my glorious Cardiff doing, dude? Love it down there, man. Love it, love it, love it. Right, let's get cracking. Welcome to the US of A. We're going to do a little flight here. We're going to do a little hop over from Charlotte to Raleigh, North Carolina. So it should be an interesting flight, about 30 odd minutes. So let's get going.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight. As you're making your way to your seat, we kindly ask that you please step into your row and out of the aisle as quickly as possible to allow those passengers behind you to make their way to their seat as well. If you're traveling with a larger rollerboard, please place it in the overhead bins, either wheels or handles first, on either side of the aircraft. Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full, please go ahead and utilize the next available space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under this seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. Please also note that if you will be working on a laptop computer or enjoying any other larger electronic devices, they must be stowed either in a bag under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Please do not stow these items in the seat pocket in front of you, place them directly on the floor, or hold them on your lap during taxi, takeoff, and landing. This is not just a Delta policy, but an FAA regulation for your safety.
Hey, Charlotte, how's it going? Hope you're well. Right, we're going to be heading off in a second, guys. Let me just get everything tuned in and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has switched on the seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
Skywest 3819, turn left. Left turn all the way around, heading 180.
Left turn, 180, Skywest 3819.
Alright, let's get it up. Let's get it going.
Departure Delta 1671, 1700 or 5000.
Delta 1671, credit contact, climb to 9000.
1 to 9000, Delta 1671.
Air Shuttle 6367, no delay through 11, please.
We're working on a 6367.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? You were flying with me on Sunday. How good's that? With the Spitfires, that was amazing, Ian. Absolutely loved it. Thanks for jumping in, champion.
Question number 33.
Much appreciated.
1.6, climbing 5000.
You have a 3358, credit contact, maintain 5000.
Maintain 5, number 3350.
Hope you're keeping well, man. Hope you're keeping safe. Thanks for jumping in. How good's the Spitfire, mate? Absolutely love it, right?
Air Shuttle 6367, turn left heading 270.
Charlotte is the most populous city in the U.S. state of North Carolina. Located in the Piedmont, it is the county seat of Mecklenburg County. In 2019, the U.S. Census Bureau estimated the population was 885,708, making it the 15th most populous city
Yeah, it was
in the
amazing,
US
Ian.
and the second largest
Awesome, I loved
in
it.
the southeast behind Jacksonville, Florida. The city is the cultural, economic, and transportation center of the Charlotte metropolitan area, whose population ranks 23rd in the U.S., and had a population of 2,569,213
Charlotte and
in
Charlotte.
2018. The Charlotte metropolitan area is part of a 16-county market region or combined statistical area with a 2018 census estimated population of 2,728,933. Between 2004 and 2014, Charlotte was ranked as the country's fastest-growing metro area, with 888,000 new residents. Based on U.S. Census data from 2005 to 2015, Charlotte tops the U.S. in millennial population growth. It is the second largest city in the southeastern United States, just behind Jacksonville, Florida. It is the third fastest-growing major city in the United States. It is listed as a Gamma Global City by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network. Residents are referred to as Charlottines. Charlotte is home to the corporate headquarters of Bank of America, Truist Financial, and the East Coast operations of Wells Fargo, which along with other financial institutions has made it the second largest banking center in the United States since 1995. Among Charlotte's many notable attractions, some of the most popular include the Carolina Panthers, the Charlotte Hornets, the NASCAR All-Star Race, the Wells Fargo Championship, the NASCAR Hall of Fame,
I do both,
the
Brad.
Charlotte Ballet, Children's Theatre of Charlotte, Carowinds Amusement Park, and the U.S. National Whitewater Center. Charlotte has a humid subtropical climate. It is located several miles east of the Catawba River and southeast of Lake Norman, the largest man-made lake in North Carolina. Lake Wylie and Mountain Island Lake are two smaller man-made lakes located near the city.
Yeah, Brad, we just taken off from Charlotte here in the US of A and heading up to Raleigh, North Carolina, buddy. Hey, Andrew, what's up, bro? Welcome in, dude. Good to see you.
Passenger 2476 at Delta 10, you're going to wait for and then follow company 737, please.
Okay, wait for follow-up company 737, here's 2476.
Dropping the speed down to 340 and 10,000 feet. How's life? Life is grand, Charlotte, and I tell you something, Australia is cool too, right? Woo! Starting to get a bit chillier in the mornings as well. Like dropping about 2 degrees, right? So not too bad. No, it's all good. Winter's coming. Alright, almost at 10,000 feet. Happy days.
Alright, American 2837.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. For your safety,
Morning,
we do
Damien.
recommend that
How's
you
it going,
keep
mate?
them on as we can get unexpected turbulence. Thank you.
Yeah, summer's too hot in Australia. I tell you, it's a killer.
Ground, good day, Iberia 6252 heavy with Alpha, we are on gate 5.
Area 6252 is heavy ground, and which taxiway you at now?
We are on Victor, near the star 5.
Area 6252 heavy, roger, runway 2 to right, follow the Embraer 175 off your left, hold short, taxiway whiskey.
So we're looking at about 110 nautical miles. About 30-35 minutes and we'll be down.
6252 heavy, yeah, follow the Embraer, Delta Embraer off your left, hold short, taxiway whiskey.
After the Briar, and hold over whiskey, 6252 heavy.
Yeah, very good question, Steve. You notice that this flight simulator on real planes, you always see the lights flashing on the wings and the tail. Why is that? And it doesn't show in this flight simulator when you're flying it. You actually do see the strobe lights on other aircraft within the simulation, and also your own as well. So they are visible.
4017, turn left whiskey, cross runway 13 left, join Charlie, and I'm still not seeing much spark.
What a great little shot. I'm gonna actually get a shot of that, I think.
4017, let's go ahead and cycle that 4052 in the transponder. Just make a left here at whiskey, cross runway 13.
Just doing some photography here, chat. Give me a sec. Nice. Beautiful. You don't miss the Aussie summers. Nah. Too hot. Depends where you are. If you're here on the Gold Coast, they're really humid, right? Really like subtropical. So, not good. We haven't got the dry heat like Andrew's got down there. He gets the dry heat down there. So Steve, yeah, to answer your question, you do actually see them in the simulation with strobe lights, and everything should be set. Here on the Airbus A320, everything is actually set over here. So you've got all your strobe lights, so turn that on. Beacon lights already set, wing lights are on, nav load, runway lights, and this is just for landing, and nose lights. That's when you're taxiing, so everything is set.
Stand by 1 moment.
Stand by Alitalia 6120 miles.
What a beautiful little flight here in the US of A, taking off from Charlotte, heading towards Raleigh in North Carolina. Woo! 30-minute flight, and then we're going to go do some bush flights.
Charlie, did you want us to hold short of Echo or continue on Echo?
Continue Charlie and Echo to remain in 3.
Yeah, I think most Aussies don't like the heat unless it's a weekend and they want to hit the beach. And then they want the heat so they can play in the water, right? Play with all their toys like jet skis and stuff. Guys, thanks very much for jumping in the Razor Big stream. We've got 17 viewers currently in. Happy days. Hope you're all keeping well and safe wherever you are in the world.
Okay, 61 Charlie Mike, you had November now, is that correct? Affirmative. Okay, 61 Charlie Mike, runway 22 right, taxi right Alpha. Hold short, taxiway whiskey.
Right on Alpha, hold short whiskey, Italia 61 Charlie Mike heavy.
Was 4017 at taxiway Echo. Follow the Delta Heavy Airbus 330 off the right and monitor tower 123.9.
Okay, at Echo, monitor the Delta Airbus and over the tower. That was 4017. I see the transponder now.
That was 4017. I am seeing your transponder at Echo. You're going to follow the Delta Airbus 330.
Airbus
Hey James, welcome in the stream. Thanks for liking the stream, dude.
Very 6252 Heavy, continue Charlie Echo, monitor tower on 123.9. Good day.
Charlie Echo, monitor tower 123.9, Iberia 6252 Heavy. Good day.
4 lessons in one day.
American 2837, short runway 3 left. Kilo Echo, monitor tower 123.9 at 8 is Alpha current.
239, we've got Alpha. Good night, American 2837.
Good night.
Yeah, you can have the 4 seasons in one day. That's real Melbourne weather right there. That's Melbourne weather. We only get 1 season in one day, and that's hot, hot, and hot. Stinking hot. But I'll rather deal with the humidity than the dry heat that you guys have got to deal with down south, right?
Blue 81, we're coming out Foxtrot with Alpha.
JetBlue 81 ground. This is going to be runway 3 left, Kilo Echo, taxi right Alpha, hold short taxiway Juliet.
31 left, Kilo Echo, right Alpha, short of Juliet. And what's the time for the line?
No line right now.
Thank you, sir.
Right.
What's up, King J13? Hey, good stream you were doing earlier, dude. I was watching you. You're doing really well. You got a passion for flight, dude. Lovely to see. Thanks for jumping in. What's up, my man? Always good to see another fellow streamer on Microsoft Flight jumping in and saying hello. You're a legend, dude. I was just kicking back and just watching a couple of different streamers and just seeing what they were all up to and stuff like that, you know, being nosy and just giving you my support.
JetBlue 81 at taxiway Golf pass there in the...
No, I'm not on VATSIM. Nah.
Golf behind Delta 737, JetBlue 81.
JetBlue 81, continue Alpha and Kilo Echo main.
Yeah, that looks like a cool mod actually, VATSIM. Yeah. Oh, interesting stuff. I'm just checking it out right now. It gives you kind of a bit of a layout as to what areas currently up at the moment. So that's live traffic, is it? With all the flights flying around? Very nice. Yeah, I'll have a look at that, dude. Yeah, this is air traffic audio that's being played through FSATC chatter, and I'm tuned in to basically anywhere in Africa, Asia, Canada, Europe, Oceania, South America, USA, and it basically can tune into your center, your approach, your departure tower, departure ground, clearance delivery, departure unicorn, and so on and so on and so on and so on. So different bandwidths and stuff, and you can actually listen to the ATC as a chatter around. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I'll have to definitely have a look and a little play around with that. It looks unreal.
Delta 347 actually is just going to be a left taxiway Bravo behind American.
Sorry about that. Behind American. Left on Bravo. South 347.
So it's just the VATSIM map. I'll actually tag that and I'll have a look at that later. Sweet.
Ground Delta Sub 1.
Delta Tug 1 then.
Kilo Golf, Shuttle Alpha, requesting Hotel Bravo.
Delta Tug 1, proceed left on taxiway Bravo.
Left Bravo, Delta Sub.
Yeah, I saw that live ATC. Yeah, it looks really cool. It's a nice layout map as well. So I'll definitely have a look at what it's all about.
Proceed via right Alpha, then left Romeo. Right Alpha, left Romeo.
Yeah, I'll try and drop that in for you. Just give me a second, dude. That's what you call multitasking chat at the best, right? Razor Pig and his multitasking skills.
Your ground, good evening, Delta 2875 approaching spot number 1, Mike Alpha with Alpha.
Delta 2875 ground, and runway 3 left Kilo Echo, taxi via left Bravo.
Kilo Echo left Bravo, Delta 2875.
Delta 2875. It's going to be a School 4 departure Ranger transition for rated access Robbinsville.
School 4 Ranger, radar vector.
Yep, I got it.
Ground, JetBlue 553, looking to come out Delta tax with Alpha.
JetBlue 553 ground, which taxiway coming out?
Delta for JetBlue 553.
JetBlue 553.
Alright, dude, I'm going to drop it into chat now, bud.
Right on Alpha, hold short of Delta Alpha, JetBlue 553.
Try that. I've just sent you a message, bud. Hell yeah! There you go. Give that a crack. It's
61 Charlie
definitely
Mike,
worth it.
turn left whiskey, cross runway 13 left, join Charlie.
Left on Whiskey.
Did you get it okay, buddy?
Cross 13 left and join Charlie Italia 61 Charlie Mike.
Nice one.
JetBlue 81, just continue via Kilo Echo and monitor Charm 123.9. You have a good day.
239 Kilo Echo, good night, JetBlue 81.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, we'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. We've now reached an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it'll be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 15%
Daryl wants a
and
juice
earn double
chat.
miles
Let's get him
on
a
all
juice,
Delta
right?
purchases.
Unreal.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our descent, we request that you return to your seat and make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened low and tight across your lap. If you've taken out any carry-on items, please make sure they are safely stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin.
Right, that snuck up
Everett Jordan
really,
Lake
really
is a
quick.
reservoir in New Hope Valley, west of Cary and south of Durham in Chatham County, North Carolina, in the United States. The northernmost end of the lake extends into southwestern Durham County. Part of the Jordan Lake State Recreation Area, the reservoir covers 13,940 acres with a shoreline of 180 miles at its standard water level of 216 feet above sea level.
Yeah, nice one, dude.
It was developed as part of a flood control project prompted by a particularly damaging tropical storm that hit the region downstream
Hit me up
in
tomorrow,
September
we'll fly.
1945. Constructed at an original cost of US $146,300,000, it is owned and operated by the United States Army Corps of Engineers, which dammed and flooded the Haw River and New Hope River between 1973 and 1983.
Right, we've got the runway there. I'm going to actually take it off autopilot, and I'm going to carry on another approach because I need to get approval to land anyway. So let's just keep dropping chat. We'll just slowly descend.
Raleigh Tower, Razor orbiting 7-1 is 9 miles southwest with Kilo
Yeah, absolutely, dude. We'll get you a gold label with a twist. Shaken, not stirred.
Raleigh is the capital of the state of North Carolina and the seat of Wake County in the United States. Raleigh is the second largest city in the state, after Charlotte. Raleigh is known as the City of Oaks for its many oak trees, which line the streets in the heart of the city. The city covers a land area of 142.8 square miles. The U.S. Census Bureau estimated the city's population as 474,069 as of July 1st,
I don't know. What happened to
2019.
Captain Jake? He's not
It
been
is
around,
one
has
of
he?
the fastest growing cities in the country. The city of Raleigh is named after Sir Walter Raleigh, who established the Lost Roanoke colony in present-day Dare County. Raleigh is home to North Carolina State University and is part of Research Triangle Park, together with Durham and Chapel Hill. The Triangle nickname originated after the 1959 creation of the Research Triangle Park, located in Durham and Wake counties, among the three cities and their universities. The Research Triangle region encompasses the U.S. Census Bureau's Raleigh-Durham-Chapel Hill combined statistical area, which had an estimated population of 2,037,430 in 2013. The Raleigh Metropolitan Statistical Area had an estimated population of 1,214,516 in 2013. Most of Raleigh is located within Wake County, with a very small portion extending into Durham County. The towns of Cary, Morrisville, Garner, Clayton, Wake Forest, Apex, Holly Springs, Fuquay-Varina, Knightdale, Wendell, Zebulon, and Rollsville are some of Raleigh's primary nearby suburbs and satellite towns. Raleigh is an early example in the United States of a planned city. Following the American Revolutionary War, when the U.S. gained independence, this was chosen as the site of the state capital in 1788 and incorporated in 1792 as such. The city was originally laid out in a grid pattern with the North Carolina state capitol in Union Square at the center. During the American Civil War, the city was spared from any significant battle. It fell to the Union in the closing days of the war, and struggled with the economic hardships in the post-war period related to the reconstitution of labor markets, over-reliance on agriculture, and the social unrest of the Reconstruction era. Following the establishment of the Research Triangle Park in 1959, several tens of thousands of jobs were created in the fields of science and technology, and it became one of the fastest-growing communities in the United States by the early 21st century.
Here we go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Chris, thanks very much for following the stream, dude. Welcome into the following family, man. Thanks a lot, brother. Hope you're staying well, man. All right, we're just lining up, coming in for a landing here at Raleigh, North Carolina, all the way from Charlotte. Quite a cool little flight, about half an hour. So let's get ready to land, chat.
Helicopter 141 Delta Charlie, power report 1 south of the field.
Okay, report 1 south of the field, 1 Delta Charlie.
Hey, Junior, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Thanks for following the pig, buddy. Alright, I want to try and maintain about 160. Let me just drop down to that. There we go.
Last turn on course approved to the northeast. Runway 9er right, cleared for takeoff.
Full manual, autopilot off. Hey, Paul, how's it going, dude? Where are we at with the followers? Dude, we're approaching that 1,000 mark, right? I'll have a look in a minute. Let's get this beast down. A little bit of thrust.
Sovereign 107 Delta Alpha, never better. Tower, your number 1 runway 9er right, continuing left pattern, and is a 2-mile base fine with you?
Perfect, thanks, number 1.
Right, holding at 160.
Your 9er 885 Mike Tower, fly southbound for your turn to final.
Roger. 85 Mike.
Oh, cool. 974 followers, dude. We're almost there. Almost breaking that record, right? That big milestone. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, chat. Here we go.
November 7 Delta Alpha, traffic just at your 12 o'clock and 3 miles of Cessna, 2,200 indicated. He's flying southbound and joint final for 9
Good speed, 160, coming in 800, 45 degree angle. Throttle back. Air brakes.
Citation 7 Delta Alpha, looks like you're on base now, is that correct?
Yep, we're on base now.
That works great, thank you very much. And 7 Delta Alpha, you're still number 1, 9er right, clear to land.
9 right, clear to land, number 1, Delta.
And we're down, chat. Woo! Hey, Paul, what's happening, dude? How's it going, champion?
Cessna 85 Mike, you can angle
Air brakes up.
more towards 9er left.
Flaps
Again,
up.
stay parking on the field, either runway is available.
Let's get hold of ATC.
Barnstormers.
November 7 Delta Charlie, fly straight out. I'll call you. November 37 Foxtrot, continue inbound. You'll be number 1 for 9er left, so go ahead and keep it, angle for a half-mile left base. Keep it in a little hill.
Half mile left base for 9 left, 30 Foxtrot. 37 Foxtrot.
Awesome, Chris. What a landing, dude. Beautiful. Right, I'm just going to pull off here so I'm off the runway. And then I'll get all the ground services.
Delta 2875, continue runway 3 on left at taxiway Kilo Echo, and monitor chart 12329, good day.
Local 123.9, Delta 27,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please remain in your seat with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has been parked to the gate and the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will be your only indication that it's safe to stand and gather your personal belongings. I'll please caution you, the overhead bin items do have a tendency to shift during flight. For those of you wishing to use your cell phones, it is now safe for you to do so. As a reminder, your laptop computers must remain stowed until we're parked at the gate. It has certainly been our pleasure bringing you today. Looks like you have an absolutely gorgeous day ahead of you. We certainly hope when your future plans call for your travel that you'll once again select Delta Airlines. Thank you and have a great time here.
Alright, let's just park this up and then we're going to go do some cool bush flying chat. Let's go. Let's go and get this into the gates. That was a cool landing. Nice and smooth, like a baby's butt. That's what I like to see it. Nice and smooth, right? I don't want you guys to spill your drinks in the back and, you know, drop your food all over your laps. It's all about quality, not quantity, right? Thanks very much for jumping in the stream chat. Hope you're enjoying this awesome graphics on this fantastic simulation. If you get the opportunity to run this, guys, do it. Absolutely do it. It is fantastic. Come into Xbox soon as well. How good is that going to be on console?
Delta Tug 1, hold your position.
Alright, here we go. Let's park it up. Yep. There you go. Gotta wait for the truck, right?
3396, you able to make the left turns and join Bravo ahead of the tug?
We are able to do that, Denver 3396.
3396, left turns approved.
Left turn for Hotel Bravo, left Bravo approved, Denver 3396.
Come on. What's this car doing? What is it, a motorway?
Which taxiway you coming out of?
I'm bigger than them, right? I should have priority, yeah? Bloody things. Right, here we go. Let's get it in. Hey, Patrick, what's happening, dude? Thanks for following the pig. What a legend, man. Welcome into the awesome stream. Alright, let's park this up. We're going to go bush flying, guys. We're going to go bush flying. Welcome to North Carolina, all the way from Charlotte. A nice 30-odd minute flight.
Okay, 61 Charlie Mike, continue Charlie.
Alright, let's just see what this guy's doing here.
239, ciao. 61 Charlie Mike.
Done. Fantastic stuff, guys. We are in. Let me just connect the gateway.
Raleigh ground race orbiting 71, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Let's get you guys off, right?
Raleigh ground race orbiting 71, could you please send the baggage? Raleigh ground race orbiting 71, could you please send the catering truck? Raleigh ground race orbiting 7 when I'm done with the baggage service.
Alright, guys, engines off. Let's go bush flying. That was a cool little flight in the Airbus 320. Love it. Gotta love it. Hey, guys, hope you're all having a cracking day, man. Happy Tuesday, wherever you are in the world. Okay, let's load her up. Alright, let's go. We'll just change out the aircraft. Let's go for a twin prop. Right, where's the G58? I love that aircraft. World map. Let me load this up. Alright, we are actually heading over to South Africa. We're going to go check out the Drakensberg and we're going to head up to Ladysmith. Only about a 35 to 38 minute flight, so it shouldn't take too long. And then straight after that, we'll probably do some recommendations and do some flights for you guys, right? Let's just have a look. Current live weather, live traffic. Let's keep it live. Alright, let's go. Let's get it on. Hey chat, we've got 20 viewers in the stream right now with 11 non-followers. Guys, hit a reaction, hit a follow, a like and a share and just give me some support there, man. Let's get the pig to the golden 1,000 followers. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. 7 weeks we get in there, guys. We're 975 out of 1,000. Looking good. Just take the tension down off my flight stick, off my throttle. We're no longer in the Airbus, so I can actually loosen that up a bit. There you go. And just move my Bush Talk radio up here. Right, almost ready to go, guys. Full throttle. Just get some speed up, I don't want to stall out. Full flaps up. Alright, we're heading 130, so we're all good, we're up. Let's go and hit the waypoints. Just ease my engine down a bit, I don't want to overcook it. And then I'll set my trim. Alright, we've got a little bit of climbing to do over this mountain range. This is the Drakensberg mountain range here, so spent a few years over here on holidays and just floating around. It's a lovely part of the South African terrain, and some awesome mountains, and a lot of camping and hikes to happen here as well, so it's a pretty cool place. Alright, we need to do some serious climbing. Paul, yes, lots of mountains here, dude, and that's not a good thing for Razor Pig, right? You know how we go with mountains. It's not my best forte, right? Dude, oh, I can see this going pear-shaped quite quickly. Yay. Anyway, we need to get some height here, bud. I'm gonna go over to this slightly lower end. I'm not going over the big bits. I'm trying to climb as best I can without dropping too much speed. 135 is alright. As soon as I start hitting about 120, I'll just trim up a little bit as well. There you go. So just consistent, keep climbing. 9,000. Here we go. I'll just turn this warning light off here. There you go. Sorted. A bit windy as well. You can see the plane moving around a bit. This is live weather, live traffic. So yeah, I mean, you can feel it. Bit of wind, you get knocked about here. We are getting knocked about. I think they've done a fantastic job in simulation with the aesthetics as far as rendering in height. You know, considering this is a global image taken from above, from satellite, for them to actually get the depth of height on mountains is absolutely amazing. They've got it spot on, absolutely spot on. It just actually feels like you're there. It feels like you're actually there, right? I mean, look at that bit down below us. Look at that valley. It's as if you're actually flying in the mountains right now. We've done a great job. Alright, so that's going to be the biggest stress is behind us. We got over that big mountain without crashing, right? So we're going to start heading straight up. My sense of humor is epic. Dude, I'm just a lunatic, mate. My sense of humor's off the chart. You know what I mean? Right. So we're heading up towards the Drakensberg, and then we're heading towards Ladysmith. So that's going to be a cool little flight, actually. I've not done this stretch here in South Africa, so it should be a good little flight. We've got a couple of POIs to check as well. And for those that's just jumping in for the first time to check out my streams, I do things a little bit differently, right? POIs are points of interest, and look at the plane getting thrown around like a rag doll right now. Alright, we're coming up to a POI in a second. You can hear the wind, right? Oh, King, absolutely, dude. I would agree with you 100%. It must be quite daunting. There's no room for error, buddy. Hey, Sipmo, what's happening, bud? Hope you're having a grand day, dude. I'll tell you, Sipmo, I've got a little bit of an announcement to make for you, dude, seeing that you're in stream. I've got a flight booked for Friday for you, buddy. And it's going to be from Fukushima, nuclear disaster, tsunami. We're going to be doing Japan, Sendai to Tokyo, all booked in, ready to go for Friday. Just for you, bud. Just for you, right?
Morning, Mauritius 749, position gap key, passing 8,500 feet for 4,000 feet, QNH1014.
Yeah, that's gonna be a cool flight.
Report 8 miles final.
8 miles final next, Mauritius 749. Mauritius 749 is 8 miles ILS, runway 14.
Mauritius 749, wind 200 degrees, nano knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 14, Mauritius 749.
Sarah 311, clear to land runway 11, wind 040 degrees to knots.
click to land 11, Charlie 311. Charlie 313.
Charlie 313, Power. Proceed left-hand base, runway 11.
The Drakensberg is the name given to the eastern portion of the Great Escarpment, which encloses the central southern African plateau. The Great Escarpment reaches its greatest elevation, 2,000 to 3,482 meters within the border region of South Africa and Lesotho. The Drakensberg Escarpment stretches for more than 1,000 kilometers from the Eastern Cape Province in the south, then successively forms, in order from south to north, the border between Lesotho and the Eastern Cape and the border between Lesotho and KwaZulu-Natal Province. Thereafter it forms the border between KwaZulu-Natal and the Free State, and next as the border between KwaZulu-Natal and Mpumalanga Province. The escarpment winds north from there, through Mpumalanga, where it includes features such as the Blyde River Canyon, Three Rendezvous, and God's Window. It then extends farther north to Hoedspruit in southeastern Limpopo, where it is known as Klein Drakensberg by the Afrikaner. From Hoedspruit it extends west to Zanin, also in Limpopo Province, where it is known as the Wolkberg Mountains and Iron Crown Mountain. At 2,200 meters above sea level, the Wolkberg is the highest elevation in Limpopo. The escarpment extends west again, and at Mokopane it is known as the Stridport Mountains.
Oh, look at that. This is high, chat. This is high. Over 11,000 feet. We're going to start dropping a little bit. We're a bit high, actually. Haven't got too long to go, probably about another 15 minutes and then we'll be hitting the POIs. Yeah, Sipmo, not tonight buddy, we're going to be doing some bush flying now. We've done an Airbus 320, but definitely I've teed up that nice flight for you for Friday, so that should be pretty good, man. Alright, we're just dropping down a bit, guys. We're a bit high. Getting bounced around like a rag doll, right? With the wind. Sipmo, thanks for sharing the stream. You're a legend, dude. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Drakensberg in South Africa. What a place. Real live weather, real live air traffic. So yeah, we're getting bounced around by some heavy wind here. I'd love to know what the wind is, what the wind speed is here. We're going to start flattening out and hitting away from the mountains in a minute, just above that next rise up here. And that's the thing I'm sure real pilots do struggle with, is the height, and flying in big mountain ranges like this is the wind, unexpected gusts as well. As soon as you clear one peak, you get hit with the side air and stuff, and you know, side wind. It probably throws you around like a bit of a ragdoll, so you got to be pretty much on your game. So I'm trimming the hell out of this right now, trying to keep a level. Hey Caitlin, how's it going? Thanks for liking the stream. Alright, we're coming up to Escort on the right, Moya River, which is to the right hand side, and more to our 3 o'clock. Ladysmith dead ahead. So we're not too far away, that's where we're going to be landing, but there's a few POIs around here that we want to check out, and then we'll go do a landing at Ladysmith. Hey guys, welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a cracking Tuesday and staying safe in that crazy world out there, right? Thanks for jumping in the pigs stream. Hope you're having a grand one. And we're here in South Africa right now. We've just taken off from Drakensberg Gardens and we're heading up to Ladysmith, heading north. We've got a couple of POIs, which are points of interest, that we're going to be checking out. Probably be up there in about 5 to 7 minutes, I would say. Just to check out what's going on around the area of Ladysmith. So, and then we're going to do a landing near the Ladysmith airport there. So we've got about 5 POIs to check out. So let's enjoy that. Hey Mahendra, thanks very much for liking the stream.
Charlie Hotel Tower, clear to land runway 11, wind 060 degrees for land.
Clear to land 5 Charlie Hotel.
Hey Leon, what's happening? Rock and roll skies, brother. What's happening, bud? Hope you're having a good one, man. Hey Samran, thanks for jumping in. Always good to see you guys. Always good to see the friendly faces on stream, right? Just makes my day even better. Makes my day even better, chat. As you can see, we're now leaving the mountain range behind us.
Clear to land runway 29, wind 060 degrees 6 knots.
New Zealand 189, that's on my comment.
Morning, Mauritius 749, position gap key, passing 8,500 feet for 4,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Just 749, so report 8 miles follow.
8 miles final left, Mauritius 749.
Where are we today? We are in South Africa, Samron, and we are flying here, just taken off from the Drakensberg, which is a massive mountain range, right? Flying up north to northeast towards Ladysmith. We're going to be landing at Ladysmith, but we've got some POIs, which are points of interest to check out first. There were some interesting battles and so on that happened up here back during the World War, and some of the stuff that you guys might not even realize actually affected with the British Empire A lot of the British Empire were fighting against the Boers during the Boer War 1 and 2, and this is some interesting fact stuff, so I just wanted to check it out, guys, and yeah, maybe learn some stuff, right? Pig, who was your favourite musician? That's a tough one. That is a really tough question. I'm kind of like a mixed music guy, right? I like a bit of U2, I like a bit of Guns N' Roses, a bit of AC/DC, a little bit of just everything that's not bubblegum music. I don't like bubblegum music, chat. It sticks to the bottom of my shoes. You know what I mean? I don't do all this young kiddie music of these days. I like proper music with proper lyrics, not bang 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 stuff, right? It does my head in. It does my head in. So yeah, good music, man. And when I'm really chilling out, a bit of you know, a bit of reggae, anything like that. There's a couple of parked cars down there, a couple of parked trucks, and everyone else is busy cruising around in their cars. That's right. Oh man, I'll tell you something, right? My favourite music, and like I wasn't even around then. I wasn't even born then. But I do like to listen to 60s music. Maybe because when I was growing up, my folks used to listen to 60s music. I love 60s music. I love 70s music. But nothing beats 80s music. 80s music for me rocks, right? Absolutely rocks. We had the best bands in the 80s. And then the 90s hit. And then it kind of started going downhill. And then the 2000s it was just, yeah. I'd rather... it's just music to make your ears bleed, bud. Right, we're almost there. Little town coming up straight ahead. Little town called Colenso, chat. If my brother's watching this, this will bring back some memories for sure. But this is a cool little place. We're going to check it out.
Report 8 miles final. 8 miles final left, Mauritius 749. Mauritius 749 is 8 miles ILS, runway 14.
Mauritius 749, wind 200 degrees, 9 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 14, Mauritius 749.
Yeah, Ministry of Sound, I remember that. I remember going to all the record stores and getting the latest, like, now that's what I call music 654,021. Whatever, how many they brought out, but yeah, that used to be fun. It used to give you all the latest, like in the charts and stuff. That was good.
Clear to land runway 11, wind 040 degrees, 2 knots.
Clear to land 11, 311.
Right, we just flying over Colenso right now, so let's check it out, guys. It's going to be interesting. Just turn off the ATC right now.
Colenso is a town in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. It is located on the southern bank of the Tugela River. The original settlement was contained within a loop on the river, but it subsequently expanded southwards and eastwards. It lies on the main Durban-Johannesburg Railway line some 190 kilometers northwest of Durban. When the Anglo-Boer War broke out on the 10th of October 1899, the Boer forces had 21,000 men ready to invade the colony of Natal. Ranged against them, the British had 13,000 men. The Boers, under the command of General Petrus Joubert, crossed the border into the natal colony and rapidly advanced to the Tugela River, laying siege to Ladysmith, some 20 kilometers north of the river, and entrapping some 8,000 British regulars. On the 15th of November, a raiding party ambushed an armored train at Frere, 11 kilometers south of Colenso, taking 70 prisoners, including Winston Churchill. After another raiding party was surprised on the 23rd of November at Willow Grange, 40 kilometers to the south of Colenso, the Boers withdrew to a position behind the Tugela River. Rough country lay between the Tugela and Ladysmith, with the tops of the hills reaching more than 200 meters above the riverbed. Apart from some hills downstream of Colenso, the land south of the river was relatively flat. When General Sir Redvers Buller arrived in November to break the siege of Ladysmith, it was obvious that he would have to cross the river and then march across the rough country before he could achieve his objective.
Cool stuff. So Winston Churchill, when he was a young fella and he was fighting in South Africa in the Boer War, he got captured. He was a prisoner of war. And a lot of people don't know that, right? And he actually went on to escape the Boers, and obviously history speaks for itself. Went on to become one of Britain's most successful prime ministers, and basically saved Britain from their fate of Germany in the Second World War. So it's amazing that a little piece of history here in the middle of Africa, Colenso, where Winston Churchill was captured on a train by the Boers and he escaped. What a cool little piece of history, right? That's what it's about. That is complete fact from Wikipedia. So that's why we fly these POIs, so we can get to listen to a little bit about history that a lot of kids these days or youngsters are getting lost in, right? Hey Dwight, how's it going? Thanks for the info about the Boer War. I often wondered what it was all about. Absolutely, dude. It was all about materials and gold and diamonds and resources, and it was also about the expansion of the British Empire as well. Heaps of monuments to the Boer War, yeah, absolutely, dude.
The Battle of Colenso
Australia
was the third and final battle
involved a lot
during the Black Week of the Second Boer War. It was fought between British and Boer forces from the independent South African Republic and Orange Free State in and around Colenso, Natal, South Africa on the 15th of December 1899. Inadequate preparation and reconnaissance and uninspired leadership led to a British defeat. During the afternoon, the British fell back to their camp, leaving 10 guns, many wounded gunners, and some of Hildyard's men behind to be captured during the night. Although Buller had committed few of his reserves, he reasoned that a full day under a boiling sun would have sapped their morale and strength. Littleton committed some of his troops to help Hart's brigade withdraw, but the cautious Major General Barton refused to support Dundonald's or Hildyard's hard-pressed troops. The British lost 143 killed, 756 wounded, and 220 captured. War casualties were 8 killed and 30 wounded. After the Battle of Colenso, 4 soldiers were awarded the Victoria Cross, the highest decoration for gallantry that can be awarded to British forces. All crossed an exposed area of intense Boer fire and rescued 2 of the 12 guns of the 14th and 66th batteries when their crews had become casualties or were driven from their weapons. They were Captain Walter Norris Congreve, Captain Harry Norton Schofield, Corporal George Edward Nass, and Lieutenant Frederick Roberts, who died of his wounds 2 days later.
Awesome stuff, guys. Woo! You know, and that's the thing, right? When I was over in South Africa, I did a lot of, I took a lot of interest in the Anglo-Zulu and the Anglo-Boer Wars. I absolutely love the film Zulu and the film Zulu Dawn. Kind of grew up on it, man. So I've actually been to Isandlwana with my brother, and I've actually been to Rorke's and I've been to Colenso, and I've been to a lot of these areas here. And I just thought, why not do a little flight here? And just get to see what Wikipedia POIs are having to throw in. It's just phenomenal, you know, that the Australians and New Zealanders were actually very much involved in the Boer War, more so the Australians with the British Empire. So there's, like you say, there's a lot of monuments. In fact, I only just got back from, it was about a month or so ago, got back from Bundaberg, and the amount of museums that are up there, and the amount of Boer War memorabilia, well, not memorabilia, but artifacts that are actually within that museum, it's just phenomenal how involved they were. Very stressed at work, brother. Right now, I'm working and watching your stream. Seriously, thank you. Go for work from home, dude. Samran, don't be stressed, dude. Take inch by inch, little bits at a time. No point getting yourself stressed out about things, right? Just take it easy and get through it, champ. Hope you have a great day, dude. Yeah, the kids over here haven't got a clue. The kids over the whole world don't have a clue, dude. I'm not labeling all of them because I've got 3 kids myself and they're pretty switched on. But it's sadly these things, not good. They kind of bury their head in those and they don't get to see what's going on. I mean, we've got people that still walking the earth that fought or had some impact in the Second World War. And kids these days don't even know anything about the Second World War. And, not most of them, I'd say there's a big majority of them that don't know anything about the Second World War. So how the hell are they going to know anything about the Boer War or any other conflict before that? Yep, it is getting worse. It's a world of numpties, mate. Numpties everywhere. That's my favourite word. When I get stickers, I'm going to have to put numpty on one of them, right? If we get any numpties in our stream, we can just stick the heck out of them. Call them numpties. But no, it's I love history. I love anything to do with the Roman history, the Boer War, the Zulu Wars, British history, Second World War. I love the Second World War. First World War. I'm into all that kind of stuff. Always got to remember that these people, especially from the Second World War, none of us would be probably here right now if the outcome had been what it is. Who knows? And like I said before in previous streams, we had family involved with the war. Alright, almost there. Just by this water point, just up here. There was a big conflict just up here, so this will be interesting to see. Along the Tugela River. So this is the Tugela River on my 1 o'clock.
Alpha Charlie Hotel Tower, clear to land runway 11, wind 060 degrees for land.
Clear to land, Alpha Charlie Hotel.
Romeo Alpha Mike Romeo Tower, clear to land runway 29, wind 060 degrees 6 knots.
Clear to land runway 29, Alpha Mike Romeo.
Morning, Mauritius 749, position gap key, passing 8,500 feet for 4,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Mauritius 749, so report 8 miles final.
8 miles final left, Mauritius 749. Mauritius 749 is 8 miles ILS, runway 14.
Mauritius 749, wind 200 degrees, 9 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Yeah, stunning views, Dwight. This is a cool part of Africa, right? This is KwaZulu-Natal. This is a cool place.
The Battle of Spion Kop was fought about 38 kilometers west-southwest of Ladysmith on the hilltop of Spion Kop along the Tugela River, Natal in South Africa from 23 to the 24th of January 1900. It was fought between the South African Republic and the Orange Free State on the one hand and British forces during the Second Boer War campaign to relieve Ladysmith. It resulted in a Boer victory. The battle, collectively with its location at a hill, has gone down in British football lore as the namesake of a common British term for single-tier terraces and/or stands at football stadia. Shattered by the loss of Twin Peaks, General Schalk Willem Burger took his commando out of the battle line that night. On Spion Kop, the Boers who had fought bravely since morning abandoned their positions as darkness fell. They were about to retreat when Botha appeared and persuaded them to stay. The Boers, however, did not reclaim their positions, and unknown to Thornycroft, the battle was as good as won. But Thornycroft's nerve was also shattered. After 16 hours on the Kop doing the job of a brigadier general in total absence of instructions from Warren, he ordered an unauthorized withdrawal from Spion Kop after reporting that the soldiers had no water and ammunition was running short. His reasons for withdrawing were that without artillery support to counter the heavy bore artillery fire, there was no possibility of defending the position, and the extreme difficulty of digging trenches on the summit of Spion Kop left the British soldiers completely exposed. Churchill appeared on the scene for the second time. This time he brought the first orders from Warren since he elevated Thornycroft to brigadier. Churchill said 1,400 men were on the way with 2 large naval guns. Thornycroft told him, better 6 good battalions safely down the hill than a bloody mop-up in the morning. He ordered the brigade to retreat. At the same time, Buller sent Littleton strict orders to recall his troops from Twin Peaks. When morning came, the Boer generals were astonished to see 2 burghers on the top of Spion Kop, waving their slouch hats in triumph. The only British on the Kop were the dead and the dying. The British suffered 243 fatalities during the battle. Many were buried in the trenches where they fell. Approximately 1,250 British were either wounded or captured. Mohandas Gandhi was a stretcher-bearer at the battle, in the Indian Ambulance Corps he had organized, and was decorated. The Boers suffered 335 casualties, of which 68 were dead, including Commandant Prinsloo's commando casualties of 55 killed and wounded out of 88 men. The British retreated back over the Tugela, but the Boers were too exhausted to pursue and follow up their success. Once across the river, Buller managed to rally his troops. Ladysmith would be relieved by the British 4 weeks later.
Ooh! How cool is that, guys? So this is the Battle of Spion Kop, and Winston Churchill was actually involved here as well. And obviously he was rising up the ranks, and started obviously dishing out a lot of orders and stuff. And what a cool part of history, right? Just a little hill here in Natal, part of the Boer War, near this beautiful location, and the Tugela River below us. You wouldn't have thought that the British Empire was fighting fiercely in this area, right? Fighting nothing but farmers, and that's what the Boers are. The Boers are farmers, and just trying to defend their land, I guess, like anyone. But the British were very, very strong. You know, they had the military might, yeah. Just another part of history. 2 more POIs, and then we're going to go land, guys. Yes, I used to live in South Africa many years ago. Never lived in Natal. I lived in Johannesburg.
Mauritius 18, level is 180, approaching Sobat, and we are ready for descent and request a visual if possible for you. Approaching Sobat in 2 minutes. So Sobat on Romeo and on 14, Mauritius 218, and we are cleared on
You flew a Cessna once and it was like this. Yeah, cool stuff, man.
Mauritius 749 is passing 10,000 feet.
Would you say descend to 4,000 feet on QNH 1014? DLILS team, you approach runway 14, report gap key.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1014, cleared ILS approach runway 14, next call position, gap key, Mauritius 749.
Okay, the airport's just to our 1 o'clock, but I've got 2 more POIs to do. This is we're coming up to the town of Ladysmith, and this is also a very big historical point or reference area for the Battle of Ladysmith, which is also during the Boer War. So we kind of hit a little bit of a Boer War tour around this little region, and yeah, this was pretty ferocious fighting right here. And the biggest thing that the British faced was the Boers were actually really, really good at sharpshooting. They were more snipers. Like, you know, they'd wait, more guerrilla tactics. They'd hit and then they'd get on horseback and get the hell out of there. And that's the reason why, one of the reasons why the British decided to change their tunics from red to khaki. If you look in the film Zulu, they used to wear red tunics, and then they changed to khaki because the Boers during the Boer War, which was after the Zulu War, they were crack shots, and they'd literally just aim for anything red in the bush and they'd hit their target. So even kids as young as 13, 14 were taught to shoot really, really accurately by their Boer fathers. And don't forget, they were farming communities, so they had to leave their families behind at farms, and then they'd go off to fight the British. And yeah, they used to cause a lot of dramas. And they also used to, the British had to actually make a ruling not to salute their commanding officers in conflict, because the Boers would literally take aim at highest rank and work their way down. So if you saluted, if you didn't like your superior, you walk up to him and give him a salute, because I tell you, he'd probably get one right there. Alright, going in, POI time. Last 2 and then we're going to go land. Hey Don, thanks for liking the stream, dude.
The Battle of Ladysmith was one of the early engagements of the Second Boer War. A large British force which had concentrated at the garrison town of Ladysmith launched a sortie on the 30th of October 1899 against Boer armies which were slowly surrounding the town. The result was a disaster for the British. The main body was driven back into the town, and an isolated detachment of 800 men was forced to surrender to Commandant de Wet. The Boers did not follow up their advantage by proceeding towards the strategically important port of Durban.
Good morning, Don. Thanks for dropping in, man.
The siege of Ladysmith, which was relieved after 118 days.
Stephen Cole, how are you going, brother? I'm doing grand. How are you doing today, my man? Hope you're having a great day. Woo! Good to be alive, chat. Good to be alive, right? Right, one more POI and then we're going to go into land, and then that is the end of this flight. But this is a pretty cool flight over the Drakensberg mountain range. How good was that? Fantastic. Just a different part of the world that I normally fly, like USA, UK, Europe, and so on. So it's just I don't do an awful lot of flying here in South Africa, but this is a cool little trip over.
Ladysmith is a city in the Ekhayelitsha district of KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. It lies 230 kilometers northwest of Durban and 365 kilometers southeast of Johannesburg. Important industries in the area include food processing, textiles, and tire production. Motor vehicle tires are produced by Sumitomo Rubber South Africa in the nearby township of Steadville. Ladysmith is the seat for both the Alfred Duma Local Municipality and Uthukila District Municipality. In 1900, the unincorporated town of Oyster Harbour on the east coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada, was renamed Ladysmith by James Dunsmuir, in honor of the British lifting the siege of Ladysmith in South Africa during the Second Boer War.
I was happy as all get out, just waking up this morning. Dude, Don, hope you have a great day, dude. Alright, let's go and get this down, guys, and then we will be ending this little flight. So, Stephen Cole, dude, did you get my message? Yeah, this is going to be an interesting little landing, so I'll try and keep it about 90 and then coast her in. Got plenty of runway. Almost coming in sideways with the wind. Look at this, guys. Going to be a windy landing, chat. Live weather, live traffic, right? Don in the house. What's up, Don? What's up? What's up? Trying to keep this baby in the air. That's alright. We're losing a bit of altitude, but that's fine. Right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Flippin' heck, that gave me a heart attack. What was that? Hold on. Hold on, mate. What are you doing to me? Stephen Cole, dude. 3,000 stars. Dude, what are you doing to me, man? You're a legend. Thank you very much, my brother. Every night, man, you're coming in and supporting me like that. You're unreal, dude, honestly. Can everyone drop a comment in chat? Just a big thumbs up for Stephen Cole. Dude, thank you very much, man. You are a legend, dude. Absolute legend. Hey, Bill, thanks for following the pig, man. Knock it out of the park. Thanks very much for jumping in. Butch, thanks for liking the stream. Absolutely clutch, dude. Hey, Stephen, drop it in chat. I'm going to do a flight for you right now, my brother. Where do you want to go? Let's do it. Let's do it. This is going to be Stephen's flight. Drop it in chat where you want to go. What do you want to see? We'll take a little bush plane up somewhere. Let's do it. What a man, man. Woo. What a support. Thank you very much. Hashtag Stephen Cole. Thumbs up Stephen Cole. Let's go. He is an unreal supporter of mine and great human being. Dude, I wish you all the very best in your family. Have a safe day, dude. Honestly, look after yourselves. He is a legend. Absolute legend. I got the biggest fright of my life coming into land, and it was like, boom, all that music kicked on. I was like, I nearly fell off my chair, right? Stephen Cole, let's do it. Tell me where you would like to go. What would you like to go check out? Do you want to go check out London? Do you want to go check... Where do you want to go? Let's go. Do you want to go Europe? Anywhere in the world. The whole world is yours, right? I hope he hasn't disappeared on us. He's run away. Hey Dennis, how you doing, brother? How's it going, man? Right, Dennis, on Friday I've booked a flight for Fukushima, and we're going to be actually flying a bit of an honor flight on Friday. We're going to be doing it because it's 10-year anniversary, chat. 10 years anniversary of the tsunami and the earthquake. So I'm going to be doing an honor flight, an Airbus 320. It's probably going to be an Airbus 320, right? We are going to be doing a flight from Sendai to Tokyo, and it's going to be about a 30 to 40 minute flight, so it should be pretty good. Yeah, are you sure? Anywhere you want. Are you 100% happy with that, dude? We can do a London flight. We can do a London flight. I've got one teed up if you want to do that. I'm happy to do that. This is your flight, dude. So anywhere you want to go, dude. I'll even fly back to where you are. Yeah, Dennis, so definitely jump on board on Friday. We're going to be doing it on a flight straight down the coast. We're going to check out the nuclear power plant that we nearly had a massive disaster at, you know, during the earthquake, the tsunami and all that. So we're going to just check out the flight along the coast there. It should be a cool flight. Just in honor for all those that died 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago. How quick's that gone on, right? It feels like yesterday. Man, that's crazy. So what time? My flight would be the first stream flight, so it would be 8 o'clock Australian Standard Time. Okay, we can do a Falmouth in the UK near Swanee Pool Beach. We can do that, dude. Do you want to do that? We can do that. We can leave London to another time. Let me tee that up, buddy. Man, you're so generous, dude, and this is what we do. It's not all about... I'm trying to look after you as well. I mean, it's important. You've come into my stream and you're so generous, and you've been very giving and stuff. And I don't expect that, but it is massive help, and I do really appreciate it. What a great guy, man. Honestly, I'm speechless. Razor Pig for once is speechless. How the hell did that happen? Falmouth, UK. Here we go. Let's get the coordinates for you. Hey, Rose. What's happening? No, it'll be before this time. So it is now 9:30, so an hour and a half earlier than this. So 8 o'clock my time. It's now 9:30 in Australia right now. So I'll be doing my first flight at 8 o'clock Australian time, so you need to be in for that. Otherwise, you can catch it on the rerun after the stream. Alright, we're going to go check it out. Falmouth. Let's go and check it out. Right, let's get the coordinates. Oh, I was almost there. Right, let's have a look here. Departure. Arrival. Put those coordinates in again. You're the legend, Razor Pig. Dude, Sipmo actually asked me to do the flight, and you know what I mean? I listen to you guys. It's a small little town with some nice beaches. Dude, we're going to go do it. We're going to go do it. We're going to go do it. Absolutely. So I'm just looking at the satellite image on Google Earth right now, and it actually looks pretty cool. It's like a bit of a peninsula, a nice little harbour. Yeah, we're going to go check it out. And there's a castle there. We're going to go check out the castle. Is it Pendennis Castle? So we're going to go check that out. Hey, Alicia. Thank you very much for jumping in and following the pig. Hope you're having a grand day, man. Hope you're doing good in the hood. Hope you're staying safe wherever you are in the world. Keep smiling. That's all you can do. Keep smiling. Right. So I'm going to set that as my waypoint. So it's a 6-minute flight, but we're going to scoot around here a bit and check it out, chat. So, Stephen, you need to be... Yep, that's it. Pendennis Castle. That's the one I've got. We're going to go flying right over there. So I've got to take off from Coldrose Navy. We're not really a Navy aircraft, but that's okay. Don't tell the MOD, Ministry of Defence. And we're going to have a little cruise over. Okay? You got laid off yesterday? No ways, Rose. Remember that? I like back. Yeah, dude, I remember that. Whew. Time goes quick, dude. Okay, we're going to take a small bush plane. We're going to go slow. We don't want to be cruising around fast, right? We want to go slow. We want to go slow. I should take the Spitfire up. Nah, that's too quick. We won't take the Spitfire up. No, that's a jet. We don't want jets. Not the Typhoon. We're not doing the Typhoon. I'm bringing out my bush. I love my bush plane. I just live up. Dude, you're going to be on, so just let me know. Left, right, up, down, north, south, east, west. And we're going to do it, right? This is for you, dude. Let's just get a different livery. Let's go in the badass. I like the badass. Right. Live conditions. Happy days. Live weather, live traffic. It is now time to fly. Let's get it on. Yep. We're going. The Red Bull. I know you, Paul. You love it, don't you? You love it. You love it when I do all the stunts and stuff. It's such a cool plane, right? It's so responsive. You want to see the Spitfire? I tell you what. I'm going to do a flight round here, Andrew, and then straight after that, before I sign off, I'll make the Spitfire my last flight, just for you. Okay, Andrew? We'll take it up so you can check it out and stream. The Spitfire is, I tell you now, amazing. Amazing, Andrew. Unreal, right? So we're doing the spit straight after this, guys. But this one's for Stephen Cole right now. That's what it's about. Such a generous guy. Every night he comes on and he supports me with stars. And, you know, it just blows me away. And it's not expected. I'm just doing this because I have a love for streaming. I have a love for engaging with you guys. And I have a love for this simulation. It is flippin' real. I love it. Brilliant stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put my map up here so I know where I'm going. So I'm just getting my bells and whistles all sorted. All these maps and stuff, right? So I know my waypoints, because this thing doesn't have anything, so I need to turn right on takeoff. And, okay, yeah, I know where I am. Let me just see if there's any POIs here, which I don't think there is. Ooh, there is. There is. I think. Okay. Guys, we're ready to go. Let's do it. Yeah, Paul, this is one of your favorites, dude. How can you not love this plane? The badass, right? Look at those wheels. The monster truck of the skies, man. And we're up. Just climb a bit, get my trim. Acknowledge. Thank you very much. You know what? Getting laid off sucks. But I'm glad you're okay. That's the main thing. I've been laid off. In fact, I think at one stage, me and my wife got laid off on the same day. And we had like bills and mortgages and kids. And I mean, that's stress, right? But it's all good, you know what I mean? Because as long as you can put a smile on your dial, don't let things affect you, keep moving forward, it'll all come good in the end. Always make a plan, right? Now this is the Gravel Savage. This plane is fantastic for getting into small places, for tight spots. Acknowledge frequency change. Let's put a little map up so we know where we are. We want to head over for Stephen. We're going to go over there to that peninsula over there. There's a castle to check out, chat. We want to go check that thing out. And we're going Spitfire straight after this, chat. We're going to take the Spitfire for the last flight of the evening before I sign off. We're going to dance that baby around the skies, do a few loops. Just open it up to 400 miles an hour. That thing can move. A little bit dodgy on the landings, though. Very not the easiest aircraft to land, I'll be telling you. I'll be telling you. It's kind of got a mind of its own, right? Alright. Beautiful countryside in this part of England. Woo! Stunning. Absolutely, Andrew. That's what it's about, champ. You're just like me, man. Must be an Andrew thing. I don't know. Like it's always look at the glass half empty, never half full, right? It's like that song, I get knocked down, I get up again. That song was made for me. Made for me. You know, everyone has lows and highs in life. And it's a good vision of your character if you just keep getting back up. and charging forward, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. You'll land a job next week, or soon with probably double the money. All good. All right, let's have a look. See if we've got some chatter from ATC kicking on. What's my nearest airport? Okay. Oh.
Quality 83 Golf, right 01, ground 11905. Thank you.
Yeah, 11295. November 2 Kilo Yankee, contact Amsterdam 123.850, goodbye. 123.850, 395. Canada 74 Golf, contact approach 119.055.
90.55, 74 Golf, right.
As I get closer, I'm going to drop my flaps down so I can really drop my speed slow and do some nice flying around this castle here. Just check out the beaches on this bay. Here we go. Let's get there. Put my nose up there. That's normal with the flaps. A little bit of thrust and just retrim it. There you go. 3/4 throttle, and that's a cool speed. Kerry, how's it going? Thanks for liking the stream. Hope you're having a good day. 22 viewers currently in chat. Welcome in. If you've not hit a reaction, why not? Hit a follow, a like, or a share and support the pig, man. Get onto it. Pushing towards that first 1,000 supporters, guys. 7 weeks of streaming, almost 1,000 supporters. That's lunacy. That's crazy stuff. 977 followers. We are pushing towards that big 1,000 mark. That's insane. Right, let's get down a bit lower. Steven, this is for you, champ. Look at that beach down there. That is beautiful, right? Woo! We're going to do a little fly round, and we'll be coming back round. Don Lynch sending 100 stars. Dude, you guys are nuts, man. Oh, man, I gotta run. Kathy needs a hand. Dude, you gotta run. When a lady says, I need a hand, it's either that or the couch, dude. Let me tell you, I can speak from experience. Run. Run now. Quick. Andrew, following the pig. What a legend, dude. Thanks for jumping in, and welcome to the following family. Stephen Koss, wonderful beach. That was, oh, yeah. That was the first beach we're going round, and we're going to check the castle, too. You got chores to do. You got to go do it. 978 now. I know. How good's that? How good's that? You got to feed the pig, right? Oink. Then we'll come back around to the right and we'll check out that beach again. Looks like Australia a bit, Dwight. It, yeah, I think well, depends where, right? They got better fields than we have. We just got bush, snakes, spiders, all that weird stuff that everything's trying to kill you. Look at that speed, about 55 knots. Flaps down, nice slow pass. Look at this, stunning stuff. Hey Stephen, what's the aesthetics like? Is it pretty accurate to what it really looks like? I'm sure it's a little bit off with some of the buildings. I'm sure there's a car park down below that's not rendered in. Pretty good though. Right, let's go check out that beach. Now I'm regretting not bringing my little water bird and landing on the ocean here. That would have been cool. Yeah, it's pretty good, eh? And, you know, this is probably a part of the simulation where they've not actually done any work to it, much work to it yet. And that I'm sure will happen as they develop it over the next 10 years. And just think it's going to be coming out on Xbox. On Xbox. I can't believe that. It's going to be brilliant. For all the Xbox lovers out there, they're going to be flying Microsoft Flight Sim. You know, honestly, dude, anytime, any place, anywhere, Stephen, you're one of the most generous guys and generous supporters out there as far as followers is concerned. You know, anytime you need me to fly anywhere, that you just wake up one day and say, you know what, I want to go and hit that today with a pig, just drop me a message and we're doing it. No problem at all. And that's just a little way that I can repay you back for all your generosity, and that's how it goes, dude. Fantastic stuff. Sipmo, on Thursday or Friday that I booked Fukushima to along the border, and can you do that with what? I don't quite, hold on a second, I'll be there in a minute. I'm trying to multitask, it's not good, the pig don't do good at multitasking, sometimes. Look at that little, looks like a little lake, like a little lagoon. Head right a little, yes sir. So we're going to head, what, north? I'll head north a little bit. B787, yeah, we might, yeah, why not? I haven't flown the 787 for a while. It might be a bit rusty, but we can give it a dance. I'm sure we can give that a dance. The Dreamliner. The 787 Dreamliner, dude. Beautiful aircraft. The autopilot's probably still bust on it, but we can manually fly it down the coast of Japan and tee it up for a landing. G'day, pig. Oink, oink. Dina! How's it going, sweetheart? Hope you and the family are absolutely top class and having a great day. Stephen Cole heading exactly north. So I'm sure I'm heading the right direction here. In a bit we're going to be doing a landing chat, and then we'll be taking up the Spitfire. We're going to take up the Spitfire for a last hurrah before I head off stream. And we'll go and do some low-level flying and some stunts, so it's going to be cool. There's like a little bit of a dock here full of boats. You can see the boats aren't rendered in properly, but yeah, well, I'm good. You know, I'm good, family's good, we're all good. Healthy, fit, well, maybe not fit, but we're there. Hump day tomorrow, Wednesday. Weekends upon us. That's how I live my life. I love my weekends, right? Can't blame me. I get to stream later. "90% of Australia is inhabited." Absolutely. It's like a loaf of bread. Everyone lives on the outer crust. No one lives in the middle, unless obviously Aboriginals and very isolated areas with farmers. But it's a beautiful country here. Let me tell you. The Australian people that live out here, they do not realise how lucky they are. I live in paradise. That's the only way I can explain it. Stephen, how am I tracking, my man? How am I tracking? I'm just going north. That's beautiful. What a cool flight. And then I'm going to be landing in a sec, guys. Alright, let's have a look at VFR map. Alright, we're tracking up. Right, let me throttle up, flaps up. Just get a little bit of speed on as we track up the waypoint here. What a beautiful part of the world, right? Look at this. Absolutely picturesque. Right on the coast. Lovely port over there. Lovely peninsula. I'd love to come down and visit this one day when I'm back in the UK. Yeah, I saw he was flying around Australia. He was in a jet. I often jump in and check out Scoobs and what he's up to. He's a top guy. He does get a lot of flack from people, and that annoys the crap out of me. You know, I just think everyone deserves a fair go, and it's usually, you know, people jumping on streams to put people down, and I've said this before, and I don't like it. It really annoys the heck out of me. And people that either haven't got the guts or haven't got the mental or niceness about them to be able to stream and converse with other people. They're just morons that live in a basement, and they feel they can get off just by putting other people down, and I don't do that, and I don't like people who do that. I get a bit cranky with them, yeah, and I don't have any qualms about shooting people down for that. Everyone who comes on stream, people like Scoobs, and even I'm a noob. Let me tell you, I'm a noob here, right? I'm a noob. If there was a kingdom of noobs, I'd be king of noobs. I'd be the king. I'd be crowned. It's a thing, yeah. I mean, you gotta like. I'm still learning, and constantly talking to you guys, and you want to be a bit entertaining, but mate, I'm just me. I'm not a clown, right? I just want to be me, just down to earth, just enjoy a stream, put out content for you guys, so you guys can check this awesome simulation. And yeah, I don't do trolls. For people to just stream hop and go around and try and spoil people's day in the world that's already spoiled and messed up. I mean, what kind of person does that? You got to be pretty low, right? And I've worked with some awesome people in my life, and I've also worked with the worst. I've worked with the very, very worst. Being a builder, being a bricklayer, you can imagine you get some right characters. But I'll tell you something, there's some of the nicest guys that I've ever met are actually brickies and salt of the earth, man. Kenneth, dude, thanks for dropping in and liking the pig. What a legend. Thanks for dropping in, man. Welcome to the following family. Alright, we're going to go land and get this thing down. Steven, you're a legend, dude. Absolute ledge. I hope that was pretty awesome. I love seeing it. That is a cool little place, a little piece of paradise here in the UK, in England. And you're very lucky to live in such a picturesque part of the world, dude. I'll tell you that now. And I've travelled quite a bit all over the UK, and this is stunning. This little airport over here is tiny, so we're going to try and get this down here. No dramas. This is a bush plane, and this is built for getting into tight spots. A little grass runway is not going to stress the pig out too much. Woo! Look at that. Nice and slow. And to think this is a free aircraft, right? Yeah, you've worked and most of your life, and there's all kinds of characters, and I'll give you. I mean, you'll know this then. I'm not telling you anything new, but nearly everyone that I've worked with in construction are really nice people. I'd say the greater majority, a good 85% of them. But you get some rough people, and like real. I call them the bad apples, like real arrogant. Yeah, so I've worked with the best and I've worked with the worst. So when you come across things like trolls that haven't even had a day job, living in mummy's basement, it just makes me laugh. It just cracks me up. But it does annoy the hell out of me that all they want to do is jump in a stream, or jump and just like get all negative and spoil someone's day. So yeah, Scoobs does put up with a lot. I love this bush plane too. Look at this. This is a beast. There you go. The badass. The gravel savage. With monster truck wheels. Look at the wheels on that chat. How can you not like that that bush plane, right? Right, we're going Spitfire. We are going to go Spitfire. Does anybody want to throw a location in chat where you'd like to see the Spitfire fly? How about Andrew? Seeing that you brought up the Spitfire, where do you want to see the Spitfire fly, mate? Let's go. Let's do it. $27 viewers, and you're going to get to check out the Spitfire. If you've not seen it already, it's a must. If you ever get the simulation, you've got to get it. It is brilliant. The Spitfire is the bomb. So we're going to go and enjoy the Spit. Right, so someone drop Andrew. Yeah, cool. Over Hawaii, let's do it. We're doing it. Hawaii it is. Let me tee it up and get the global positioning, or whatever you want to call it, the longitude, latitude. Here we go. So we're going to go Hawaii. Got it. Just give me a second. I just want to just check something out here. We're going to go check out Honolulu. We're going to go fly around Honolulu, man. Let's do it. That's going to be cool. There's a couple of POIs there as well. We'll go and have a little goose around there, a little flight. Right, let me put that in there. Copy and paste that straight in. Boom. Let's go. Honolulu we're at. And we'll change that up. So live weather, live traffic. It's 12 o'clock in the day. And I'm going to just change that aircraft over. Do you want to go traditional round wings or cropped wings for the Spitfire? There's two different variants. So you got the Spitfire Mark 9C and the clip wings version as well. You can make that call, Andrew. How's that? Sounds good, yeah? Let's do it. Which one do you want to see? The speed is exactly the same. It's the same aircraft, just two different type of body models, that's all. We'll put the shark's teeth livery on as well. That'll be cool. I think I'll take the standard version. Oh, let's see the crop wings. Okay, we'll do the crop wings. We can do that. Alright, so let's get the clipped wings version. And we'll go liveries and we'll go for the shark's teeth. Seeing that we're in Hawaii. Why not? Okay, we'll map. Alright, let's go from departure, arrival, and we'll set some waypoints. Okay, Pearl Harbor. How easy is that? Quick waypoint selection. Actually take that one off. Select that one there if I can. It's not selecting it. That's a pain in my ass. So you should be able to select this band here, and it's not selecting it. So that's okay. We can fly into that Marine Corps base. So we're going to be very close to that as well. So let's go. Let's get it flying. So 1 o'clock in the morning. We're not going to be doing live at 1 o'clock in the morning. So we'll turn that off and we'll go to some few clouds, and we'll bring that up to a nice morning flight. There we go. Let's do it. Let's get it on. We are going. Cropped wings it is. This thing's a beast. I'm tempted to turn up the engine sound so you can actually hear them. For anyone that's not heard this in simulation, how loud the engines are, they're unreal. So I might just do that, just so you can hear the engines on this baby. Let me just tune into Bush Talk Radio, make sure that's all connected. I'll need my VFR map. Woo! Alright, here we go. I'm just going to put my sounds up so you guys can hear it, and then I'll turn it back to normal again. Just give me a second. Guys, I have to, now you know why I have to turn the volume down a bit. How loud is that? The engines on this are clutch, absolutely insane. The noise, the vibrations, you can actually feel it in the simulation. It's too noisy. I had to bring the sounds down. I actually had to shut the cockpit glass down as well. You know, the old canopy, I had to close it up. It was too noisy. But I just wanted you to hear the noise that these pilots would have had to you know, go through. I mean, this is like unreal stuff, right? How cool was that? I just wanted to show you how noisy that is. How noisy that is. That's just insane. Alright. Couple of waypoints. Let's go. Let's do it. I'm going to follow that VFR. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Deanna, thanks very much. You're a legend. Thanks for all the support. Beautiful sunrise. Look at that chat. This is the Spitfire version with the clipped wings. It's absolutely brilliant. It's one of my favorites.
It's an American lagoon harbor on the island of Oahu, Hawaii, west of Honolulu. It has been long visited by the naval fleet of the United States before it was acquired from the Hawaiian Kingdom by the U.S. with the signing of the Reciprocity Treaty of 1875. Much of the harbor and surrounding lands is now United States Navy Deepwater Naval Base. It is also the headquarters of the United States Pacific Fleet. The U.S. government first obtained exclusive use of the inlet and the right to maintain a repair and coaling station for ships here in 1887. The attack on Pearl Harbor by the Empire of Japan on December 7, 1941, was the immediate cause
Wonder
of the
Woman.
United States' entry into World War II. The USS Arizona Memorial at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hey Deanna, thanks very much for the 50 again. You're a legend.
Of the 1,177 sailors and Marines killed on USS Arizona during the attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7, 1941, and commemorates the events of that day. The attack on Pearl Harbor led to the United States' involvement in World War II. The memorial, built in 1962, is visited by more than 2 million people annually. Accessible only by boat, it straddles the sunken hull of the battleship without touching it. Historical information about the attack, shuttle boats to from the memorial, and general visitor services are available at the associated USS Arizona Memorial Visitor Center, which opened in 1980 and is operated by the National Park Service. The battleship's sunken remains were declared a National Historic Landmark on May 5, 1989. The USS Arizona Memorial is one of several sites in Hawaii that are part of the Pearl Harbor National Memorial.
Just one more POI and then we'll start heading up. Hey, this is cool, man. Andrew, thanks very much for the drop to hit Hawaii, dude. This is unreal. In fact, it's a bit strange because Scoob's actually doing this not too long ago in a Spitfire. So yeah, it's quite. I think it's going to be. It's kind of like a cool place to hang out, right?
The attack on Pearl Harbor was a surprise military strike by the Imperial Japanese Navy Air Service upon the United States against the naval base at Pearl Harbor in Honolulu, territory of Hawaii, just before 8 o'clock on Sunday morning, December 7, 1941. The attack led to the United States' formal entry into World War II the next day. The Japanese military leadership referred to the attack as the Hawaii Operation and Operation AI, and as Operation Z during its planning. Japan intended the attack as a preventive action to keep the United States Pacific Fleet from interfering with its planned military actions in Southeast Asia against overseas territories of the United Kingdom, the Netherlands,
No worries,
and the
my man.
United States. Over the course of 7 hours there were coordinated Japanese attacks on the US-held Philippines, Guam, and Wake Island, and on the British Empire in Malaya, Singapore, and Hong Kong. The attack commenced at 7:48 a.m. Hawaiian time. The base was attacked by 353 Imperial Japanese aircraft in 2 waves, launched from 6 aircraft carriers. Of the 8 U.S. Navy battleships present, all were damaged, with 4 sunk. All but USS Arizona were later raised, and 6 were returned to service and went on to fight in the war. The Japanese also sank or damaged 3 cruisers, 3 destroyers, an anti-aircraft training ship, and 1 minalayer. A total of 188 U.S. aircraft were destroyed, 2,403 Americans were killed and 1,178 others were wounded. Important base installations such as the power station, dry dock, shipyard, maintenance, and fuel and torpedo storage facilities, as well as the submarine piers and headquarters building were not attacked. Japanese losses were light, 29 aircraft and 5 midget submarines lost, and 64 servicemen killed. Kazuo Sakamaki, the commanding officer of one of the submarines, was captured. Japan announced a declaration of war on the United States later that day, but the declaration was not delivered until the following day. The following day, December 8th, Congress declared war on Japan. On December 11th, Germany and Italy each declared war on the US, which responded with a declaration of war against Germany and Italy. There were numerous historical precedents for the unannounced military action by Japan, but the lack of any formal warning, particularly while peace negotiations were still apparently ongoing, led President Franklin D. Roosevelt to proclaim December 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. Because the attack happened without a declaration of war and without explicit warning, the attack on Pearl Harbor
Hey Ross,
was
how's it
later
going, man?
judged in the
Good to
Tokyo
see you, brother.
trials to be a war crime.
Woo! How good's this? Hawaii, man. This is cool. Look at the cruise ships in the bay. Look at the sunrise. This is stunning stuff, man. Gotta love it. In a Spitfire as well.
Honolulu is the capital and largest city of the U.S. state of Hawaii. It is an unincorporated part of and the county seat of the city and county of Honolulu along the southeast coast of the island of Oahu. The city is the main gateway to Hawaii and a major portal into the United States. The city is also a major hub for international business and military defense, as well as being host to a diverse variety of East, West, and Pacific cultures, cuisine, and traditions. Honolulu is the westernmost and southernmost major U.S. city. For statistical purposes, The United States Census Bureau recognizes the approximate area commonly referred to as City of Honolulu as a census county division.
Hope you're enjoying the
the
content,
center
guys.
of the islands and of the Pacific Ocean. The population of the Honolulu census-designated place was 345,064 as of the 2019 population estimate, while the Honolulu CCD was 390,738. Honolulu means sheltered harbor or calm port in Hawaiian. The old name is Ko, a district roughly encompassing the area from Nuuanu Avenue to Alakia Street and from Hotel Street to Queen Street, which is the heart of the present downtown district. The city has been the capital of the Hawaiian Islands since 1845 and gained historical recognition following the attack on Pearl Harbor by Japan near the city on December 7, 1941. As of 2015, Honolulu was ranked high on World Livability Rankings and was also ranked as the second safest city in the US. It is also the most populated Oceanian city outside Australasia and ranks second to Auckland as the most populous city in Polynesia.
Ooh, we're doing some low-level stuff here, chat. Hey guys, thanks very much for watching the stream today. This is a bit unusual, right, to be ending it in such an awesome Spitfire here in Honolulu, here in Hawaii. What a great place. Loving it.
Formed within a tough ring
Thanks, Andrew.
located along the southeast coast of the island of Oahu in the Hawaii Kai neighborhood of East Honolulu, in the Hawaiian Islands. Hanauma is one of the most popular tourist destinations on the island and has suffered somewhat from overuse. At one time, this popular tourist destination accommodated over 3 million visitors per year. In 1956, dynamite was used to clear portions of the reef to make room for telephone cables linking Hawaii to the west coast of the US. Makapulu is the extreme eastern end of the island of Oahu in the Hawaiian Islands, comprising the remnant of a ridge that rises 647 feet above the sea. The cliff at Makapulu Point forms the eastern tip and is the site of a prominent lighthouse. The place name of this area, meaning bulging eye in Hawaiian, is thought to derive from the name of an image said to have been located in a cave here called Kimioki-Kuapolei. The entire area is quite scenic and a panoramic view is presented at the lookout on Kalanianale Highway, where the roadway surmounts the cliff just before turning south towards leeward Oahu and Honolulu. The Makapulu area is reached approximately 2 kilometers east of Waimanalo Beach on Kalanianale Highway or from the Honolulu side traveling east along the same highway beyond Sandy Beach. The Makapulu Point State Wayside Park, a 38-acre roadside park, is about midway up the draw on the right-hand side coming from Hawaii Aikai. Features of special interest in this area include Makapulu Point Lighthouse is a 46-foot tall, active United States Coast Guard lighthouse established in 1909. Construction for the lighthouse was prompted by the grounding of the steamer Manchuria in the pre-dawn hours on August 20, 1906 on the reefs off Waimanalo. The lighthouse was automated in 1974 and its keeper's quarters demolished in 1987, but the remnants are still visible. The lighthouse contains a roughly 12-foot tall French Fresnel hyperradial lens, the largest lens in use in the United States. The lens is able to magnify and intensify the illumination of a single electrical 1000-watt, 120-volt light bulb. It was damaged by a vandal firing a bullet at it, but the lens is still in service as it is no longer reproducible. A popular day hike along the access road to the lighthouse begins at a parking lot located south of the Mekapuyu lookout on Kalanianaule Highway. A second trail leads from the remnants of the keeper's quarters to the lighthouse, but it is off-limits to the public. The lighthouse itself is also off-limits to the public and is protected by 3 locked gates.
Stunning stuff. Let's keep moving up. What a great end to a stream, right? What's with the round thing on top of the cockpit? That is the mirror. So you can check the old measurements behind you, right? That's the mirror right there. That's how you look behind you. There, you can see the sun. See there? That's the sun behind us, chat. So if I pull up, you'll see the ground. Well, obviously. Very agile aircraft, 400 miles an hour as well. This thing can move. You can see why Britain won the war, right? Alright, here's for the fun bit. Trying to land this thing is going to be very interesting. Flying it's the easy bit. Let me tell you. Flying it's the easy bit. Landing it, not so good. Not so good. I don't know how the pilots did it back in the day. They must have really known the aircraft backwards. You could land it as square on that runway and slow as you can.
Marine Corps Base
But she
Hawaii,
wants to always tip
formerly
over.
Marine Corps Air Station Kaneohe Bay and originally Naval Air Station Kaneohe Bay, is a U.S. Marine Corps facility and air station located on the Mokapa Peninsula of Windward, Oahu in the city and county of Honolulu. For census purposes, the area is demarcated as the Kaneohe Station census-designated place, with a population of the 2010 census of 9,517. Marine Corps Base Hawaii is home to Marines, sailors, their family members and civilian employees. The United States Marine Corps operates a 7,800-foot runway at the base. MCBH is home for the 3rd Marine Regiment, Marine Aircraft Group 24, Combat Logistics Battalion 3 3rd Radio Battalion, and the Navy's Patrol and Reconnaissance Wing 2. The base lies between the 2 largest Windward Oahu communities of Kailua and
Yeah, you probably
Kaneohe,
would get the glare,
and the main
yeah.
gate is reached at the eastern end of Interstate H3. The main access to the base is by either H3 or Mokapua Road. MCB Hawaii is located on the windward side of Oahu, approximately 12 miles northeast of Honolulu. Marine Corps Base Hawaii occupies the entire Mokapua Peninsula
Hey Baxter,
of
thanks for coming in, man.
2,951 acres. 2 areas of the base are classified conservation land, which includes the Alupo Crater area and the Nupia Pond area.
Ooh, let's go in for a landing, chat. Let's open that cockpit. Let's drop the door down. Nice and slow. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Nice and slow, nice and steady. I want to get both wheels on at the same time. There we go. Full engine back. Ooh, Paul, see what I mean? It's wanting to tip the wings again. There we go. I think we got it back. No, other way. It is so hard, chat, to land this perfect, I tell you. And you can't have a brake either because it wants the nosedive in. It is really difficult to land, but it's such a cool plane to fly. Like, really cool to fly. But it's meant for grass landings, not runway landings, right? Look at that, guys. Stunning stuff. Woo! What a way to end the stream. Andrew, thanks for that. Thank you for that recommendation. That was unreal. Guys, I'm going to be heading off stream now. I'm going to be calling it a night after I've almost put my nose in the dirt right there. But that was unbelievable. I love showcasing this for you guys so you can check it out. It is fantastic. If you ever get the Microsoft Flight Sim mod game, absolutely, it is a must. You've got to get the Spitfire, right? You've got to get the Spitfire. Guys, I'm heading off. I've got an early wake up in the morning, but awesome again to be streaming for you guys, to have a chat with you guys, and to just show off this awesome simulation. I hope you all stay safe and well, guys. Unreal. Loved it, every second of it. Anyone that's not dropped a reaction, 19 non-followers, in chat, please drop a reaction. Hit a follow, a like, and a share. Give us some support. Love it, love it, love it. How good's that? And I'll check you on the next one. Keep well. Peace.